Good morning, everybody. It's Easter Monday, so welcome to my Monday Easter bonnet video. Now, I hope that this is bringing a smile to your face. Many know that I've been doing regular live videos in my Pat's Pup Park Poodles, which along with others are seem to be I've been doing them on motivating and inspirational topics, and you can view all of them on my YouTube channel. Please browse all of my videos and you can find one that will be apt for you or just something that you need to know at the time, and of course please subscribe. But I'm welcoming you today wearing my Easter bonnet, slightly adjusted from last year, but I thought you could all do with a laugh. And I still have magnolias, cherry blossom, and of course Bruce's favourite flower, the sunflower, and of course a butterfly for rebirth. Do you see the butterfly there? Butterflies are beautiful and mysterious. They're a symbol of rebirth, of change, hope and life. The short life of a butterfly actually reminds us that life is short, so don't waste it. We don't know what's round the corner, but with resilience and courage, you can endure each day, every day, in a positive way. Take a moment to think of this quote by Alexandra L. She's a USA writer and creative like me. The sun will rise and set regardless. What you choose to do with the light while it's here is up to you. So journey wisely. No matter what challenges you've been through, and there have been many for many people, and you may still be experiencing life's difficulties, but you can do something to improve your thoughts, your emotions and your feelings. One is nature. I don't want to jinx things, but the weather does seem to be getting better, so try to get out into nature. There's nothing better for your well-being. You don't need to go for a long walk, even just a short walk in your garden, or just open the door and go outside, or open the window. And of course, stand or just wait for a minute or two and do my ABC. Say the words, I feel good. Breathe deeply. Fill your lungs and then close your eyes and imagine anywhere you would like to be, your happy place. I'll be doing a MindBite video at the end called A Safe Place. Just as we thought life was getting better, we're now overwhelmed by what is happening in the Ukraine and across the world. However, we can't fix everything. We can only do what we can, and of course you can't do anything if you're not looking after yourself. So just as I advised over the last 2 years to stop constantly listening and watching to the news, I continue to advise this. You must take time out for yourself, and of course taking a walk, even a short one, in nature gives you a different perspective on everything. Last year I called my Easter video Awesome Monday, and that title still applies today. But actually, you should really feel awesome every day. Don't wait for someone to tell you you're awesome. Say it to yourself. Now, I can almost hear you thinking, that's all very well, but I can't. So many people use this word, I can't. So first of all, ditch the I can't and change that little voice in your head to say, I can, I can. Using my ABC can help with this. And I know that we're all affected by the news of losses during the pandemic and continuing news on statistics. It scares so many people. Now we have news and images about war, death and destruction in the Ukraine and of course floods and more across the world. All this can cause you to feel overwhelmed and scared. When you feel this way, it affects your mental, emotional, psychological and overall well-being. You will or can be anxious and stressed. So what can you do about this? Many people think there's nothing you can do. Wrong. You can and must do something, particularly when what is happening is outside of your control. You need to manage what is in your control. One of the reasons you're scared is you start to think that all those terrible things might happen where you live. This is a normal reaction, so you need tips to cope with these emotions and thoughts. So here are some tips. Stop or try to limit the time you watch or listen to the news, because too much can and will disrupt your daily routine and increase your anxiety and stress. If the news really upsets you, it's important to speak to others, particularly positive people, maybe in your family or your friends, to get a reality check. But of course, if it's too much, then seek professional help. Limit your time on social media. Stop scrolling for more and more information. You can become overloaded with information. And of course, you're opening yourself up to misinformation and fake news. Take control over the type of content you want to read. Be selective and stick to trusted news sources. Focus on things you can control, such as eating healthily. Of course, this in itself is a challenge for many, with increasing worries of less money, debt and more. But do try your best. Now try your best not to binge on unhealthy snacks. I'm one to talk. We're all human, of course, but I love chocolate, or my latest favourite is Battenberg cakes, and sometimes I have no discipline, but I've been trying to do really well, telling myself I only need one small piece of the Battenberg cake or one small square of chocolate. I can do it. I keep just saying to myself, I can. Get enough sleep. If you're having difficulty, I recommend just doing my ABC. This is because they're proven psychological mindfulness techniques which help you focus and clear your mind and head, keeping you in the present moment. Keep connected to your loved ones. We saw the impact on ourselves and our loved ones of not being able to keep in touch or hug over the last 2 years. Accept that life is uncertain. Change happens. So you must focus on what you can control. And again, I highly recommend using my ABC. It never fails to calm, relax and energise. Wonderful to have that kind of dual purpose. Above all, take care of yourself. I've said many times during my live videos that nothing is more true. Take your mind off your worries by doing something that makes you feel good. And one simple way, I repeat again, is to go out into nature. I'll give a wee wave. Thank you, Celia, for watching. Thank you to everybody who's watching and listening. And I'll post this up later so you can, it'll be on record. Of course, if everything becomes too much, always remember you should seek professional help. But most of all, you can and will cope if you regularly use my ABC. And if you practice them regularly, it becomes a good habit, there when you need them. My aim and passion has been and is for my mind circles to just techniques to be like a friend on your shoulder. I must let you into a secret here. I'm launching Mind Circle Academy for Wellbeing, as I know that most, well, I would say really everyone, needs someone there to inspire and motivate them. More and more people are tuning in to what they need to do to be more positive, attract more positivity into their life. All you need is to change yourself. Remember, you can't change other people. Think on these words by Rhonda Byrne. Joy attracts more joy. Happiness attracts more happiness. Peace attracts more peace. Gratitude attracts more gratitude. Kindness attracts more kindness. Love attracts more love. Your job is an inside one. To change your world, all you have to do is change the way you feel inside. To help you change your mindset, and these are my mouth's getting tongue-tied here. To help you change your mindset, here are some more tips. My A is, the A of my ABC is affirmations. So for you today, your affirmation I want you to say to yourself is, I am awesome and amazing. Say this in your head, or if you're alone, say it out loud. Lots of people say to me, I can't do this because I just feel stupid. But if you're alone, who's there? You will feel better. And of course, one excellent way to be alone is just go into the little room in the house or where there's a mirror and look in the mirror and repeat a few times, I am awesome. I am amazing. Just think when you told this, have you ever been told this by someone else? Probably not. So why wait? Don't wait for someone else to tell you. It's never too late to start. I am awesome. As I say it, I can feel myself sitting upright. I am awesome. I am amazing. Don't wait to be happy or life will pass you by. You can't buy happiness. Now, I know having money certainly helps, but think of all the really wealthy people that are not happy or don't seem to be happy with their lot. And of course, you can't take your wealth with you when you go. A poem, I don't know who wrote it, but it sums up this up, and it should make you think. And of course, we all know people, I wish I could get to them, some leaders around the world, I won't mention any names, but we know who they are, who should think on this on this poem and remember. You came naked, you will leave naked. You came without anything, you will leave without anything. You arrived weak, you will leave weak. So why so much hatred, resentment, envy, selfishness and pride? We will all go empty-handed. What all material things we have earned, we earned here, we will leave everything here. The only thing that will go with you, that you actually earned here, is the love you shared, the compassion you showed, the humbleness, your gratitude, your helpfulness, your kindness. That is the legacy you will leave here that everyone will follow. So think on these words. There are many people struggling just now, but the ones that cope best are resilient. They have this mindset that's positive, and those who are negative draw negative people and situations to them. Ask yourself, do you see yourself as the glass half empty or even empty, or do you see it as half full or full? Are you someone who's always saying, why is this happening to me? When this phrase pops into your head, turn it around immediately and ask yourself, what lesson have I to learn from this situation or person? For your mental, emotional and psychological help, your well-being and overall well-being, start changing now. Turn this around, this negativity around, to having the glass not just half full, but full. You'll be more positive and you'll draw positive people to you and situations to you and energy. I have friends just now who are suffering cancer and other illnesses, and I see firsthand those who cope best. They maintain a positive mindset even through their treatments. Now, I don't know how I would be if I was given such a diagnosis, but I hope that I would be like them. They are resilient and courageous, and it's an honour to be with them and call them my friends. A different life experience, but traumatic, and one I will never forget, and I know most of you know about it, and it's nearing the anniversary of his death, was the loss of my gorgeous son Bruce to suicide. But I decided to honour his life by being resilient and having the courage to endure each day in a different, positive way. Believe me, it can be done. The mind is very powerful. Change your mindset now from negative to positive. I do hope you're using your achievement board. I talked about that a lot during the last 2 years in my live videos. It reminds you, your achievement board reminds you how awesome you are. Your inspiration board, I hope you've got one. This reminds you how creative you are. And of course, creativity builds resilience. Use a journal. I talked about that as well. Journaling is very helpful for your well-being. Use your journal or a diary, or even just post-it notes to write positive words and phrases. And when you feel down, look at these positive words and say your affirmation. Just a simple one. I feel good. Have a gratitude list and look at it every day to remind you how grateful and thankful you are for all the good things and people you have around you. So just to finish off my Easter bonnet video today, I've got a few words left yet. The ABC for today is A, I am awesome and amazing. Please say that now. I am awesome and amazing. And of course, B for breathing. Deep breathing, deep effective breathing from the diaphragm. It increases the lung capacity. It's vital in times of viruses, all these viruses still going around, and needed for everyday living because it calms you, it relaxes you, but it also energizes you. My C, my creative imagination, my MindBite today. I'm going to do one. I haven't been doing it for a while. I do it myself, but I haven't been doing it on live regular videos. Is called a safe place. When you're out in nature, you get a new perspective on everything. It makes you think about being grateful for what you have. I hope this video is inspiring and motivating you to change, because it's never too late. I don't care what age. I've got a 95-year-old friend who is just so inspiring and positive, and it's wonderful. So it's never too late. If you're not already a member of Mind Circle's community, please join now. And if you are a member, please invite a friend. You'll be the first to hear about what's new, and it's free to join. Just go to my website, mindcircles.co.uk, where you can join. And you can, of course, read my blogs, listen to my podcasts, and, of course, browse through my books. My latest product are my Aroma pens, and I have one here, which I absolutely adore. I use this all the time. And I just need to do that. Not even as near as that, just holding it. It's got an aroma in it. It's bespoke, handmade, and you can take it anywhere. And for a bit of calm, it's lavender, or you can have rosemary for focus and memory. Now for my MindBite safe place. I'd like to take you through a meditation. So for this, I'd like you to sit with in your seat, your back against the seat, just comfortably, legs not crossed, feet on the ground so that you feel grounded, and just your hands resting on your thighs, just on your knees, just so that you feel completely comfortable, and your back straight, not stiff, but just feel as if there's an invisible string just holding your head up. And I want you to close your eyes now. Now this MindBite meditation, it's a mindfulness meditation. It's very effective when you need or you want to feel safe and secure. It helps you let go of fear and anxiety. It gives you a little time out for yourself. Now just take a deep breath in through the nose, hold, and then exhale through the mouth. Now as you breathe in, imagine yourself in a place that you like to be. This can be anywhere. Somewhere you like to go to dream or just sit. all around you is quiet. You feel safe. This is your safe place. No one can enter this safe place unless you want them to. You are comfortable just being there. You have no fears when you are there. You have peace of mind. This is your safe place. Now take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold. And then exhale through the mouth. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Hold. And then exhale through the mouth. Now take another deep breath in, and as you breathe in confidence. Feel that confidence flowing through your mind and body. You are no longer stressed. Say to yourself, I feel calm. I am no longer anxious. I feel safe. I am confident. I have peace of mind. Now take another deep breath in through the nose. Hold. And then as you exhale, open your eyes and bring yourself back to the present. And of course then you might want to stretch your arms, yawn or whatever, just to relax. And of course, as always, I like to finish with my 2 trademark tips. Smile and laugh. They cost you nothing. So please tune in to watch and listen to my regular videos. Thank you to those who connect with me and send their comments. They're most welcome. These messages are most welcome. If there is any topic you'd like me to cover, whether it's in my podcast, my blog, or another live video, please email me at pat@mindcircles.co.uk or private message me on Facebook. Have a great day and virtual hugs to you all. Just remember, you are all awesome, amazing people. And thank you for listening and watching. Bye for now.